Well, give credit to Indiana State. I think they're a top team in this league. They've been playing extremely well, and they made a couple more plays than us down the stretch. I thought our guys competed at a high level. I thought their effort was great, especially with everything our program's been through the last month or so. So we just got to move forward, put this game behind us, and try to come back tomorrow and get a win.
Todd, you want to start us off?
Bryan, just what did you think you got out of the new lineup? It seemed like Garden Kyler and Anthony and the new guys really made Indiana State struggle a little bit tonight too.
Yeah, I just thought they competed. They played hard. I thought, they were more physical than they've been. And obviously they both got in foul trouble, and we were kind of rotating them back and forth. And, they just got to do a better job of not getting cheap ones. I think Williams and Laravia are so physical that you're going to pick up some fouls on them. But, we need them in the game. I thought, Kyler did a great job for us when he was in there.
What did you like about Lance's aggressiveness to kind of take up the scoring tonight for Marcus?
Yeah, Lance competed. He made some big shots for us. Was able to get to the paint. Obviously, we just got to do a better job of taking care of the ball as a team. We're not going to be able to have 16 turnovers or 15 turnovers and try to win on the road.
You can say you had some aggressive turnovers, but you certainly had some weird ones with the 5-second call and losing the ball kind of up on a couple of shots. Did you feel like your team was locked in, or most of your turnovers were aggressive in your opinion?
Our team was definitely locked in. I think Indiana State pressures you and they make you turn the ball over. But I don't think it was anything with concentration or effort or toughness or anything like that. We just got to make better decisions when we get to the paint, play a little bit more under control. I think, obviously when the ball slips out of your hand, those are some things that you can't control.
Are you able, what can you tell us about Marcus's injury? Is it a broken foot, or is it something that is going to require surgery?
No, it's not going to require surgery. Like I said, he's week to week. He'll see the doctor after this series, and then we'll get an update after he gets reevaluated next week.
Thank you.
Bryan, it looked like Indiana State did a little bit better job in the last 8 minutes or so getting the ball at the basket. Do you feel like that was a little bit of a turning point, because they scored most of their points in their run right at the rim?
Yeah, I think that's what they do, in terms of their physicalness with Laravia, Williams, and Key, downhill drivers. Obviously they make 5 or 6 threes a game, and they're a great offensive team. So a lot of those shots are coming in the paint, and they got older guys. Obviously Key and Neese, and even Laravia and Williams from last year. These guys have been through the Valley Wars and the battles, and they did a good job making plays for their team.
To be fair to your team, you don't expect a Trey Williams 3-pointer, and that bucket obviously ended up being pretty big. Is that just bad luck? Just basketball god kind of thing? Yeah.
It's give credit to Trey. Great shot, stepped up and made it. Obviously, there's some things you gotta live with as a coach. You can't take away everything, and he just stepped up and made it.
Thank you.
Bryan, when you have gone through the first 2 series this year, game 2 has taken a step back from game 1. Is there anything you can learn from that to try to flip that around tomorrow?
I think we'll be pretty consistent. I think, in terms of our guys, just, mentally, emotionally, getting to the level they were at tonight, including our bench, the guys who weren't able to play. We're not going to be able to come out and play casual tomorrow. Indiana State's too well coached, and they're too good of a team to not match their intensity and their effort every single possession. So, our message is we got to move forward right now, and we got to try to do everything we can to get a win tomorrow.
What'd you say to the guys in the locker room?
Go ahead.
What'd you say to the guys in the locker room about their effort tonight?
I just said that we got to move forward. We got to play harder tomorrow, and then we got to come out here with a win. With this one's the shortest turnaround maybe in the Valley. We play in 20 hours, so it's not even a full 24 hours. So, there's not much. Obviously as coaches, we'll watch the film today. We'll give them a couple adjustments tomorrow morning, and then we'll be right back here before you know it. And, we just can't let up. We got to be able to continue to play with that type of intensity and effort, and then we got to be able to finish games. You don't get anything for, only, playing them close or losing by 3.
You mentioned earlier in the year that you liked the fact that you had some depth. Obviously, you needed to use it tonight and to, have it come down to the final seconds. What would you say about the guys that gave you some productive minutes tonight, that in some guys like Long that haven't had an opportunity, guys that I felt like had to step up and guys gave you minutes?
Yeah, I thought everyone that came in for us contributed in some way. Jacoby, Steven, obviously played a lot, and Kyler started, and I thought he had a good game off the bench. And, we've got guys who, haven't practiced in 2-3 weeks, and for them to come out and play the way they did, I'm proud of the group in terms of their effort for sure.
And then the last thing for me, you kind of just touched on it. I mean, the last time you guys played was 21 days ago. So the fact that you were right there to the wire, what does it say? Because there was a stretch where you were limited what you could do in practice, and the guys that you had, I mean, I know there's no moral victories, but you didn't know what the stamina was going to be like and stuff like that. To see the effort like that, since it was 3 weeks since you last played, can you kind of comment on that?
Well, I know what type of team we have, and it's a team built on character and a team built on a bunch of winners. So I know if they're going to play in a game, they're going to come in ready to compete. Now, some of these guys, like I said, have had one practice. Yesterday was our first practice with more than 6 guys. So, but like I said, I mean, I told the guys, you only get 30 game days out of 365 days, so take advantage of it, enjoy it, compete at a high level. And that's what these guys did. We just got to do a better job executing, and I got to do a better job putting our guys in position to be successful at the end of the game.